What's up everyone, Darcblade here bringing you my video reviews for E3 2014. In these videos I'm going to talk about each of the press conferences and what I thought about them. Joining me is Failbunny number 1.
Hello.
And she's going to be giving her opinion too. In this episode we're going to be talking about the Nintendo Digital Conference. Basically they didn't have a live conference like Sony or Microsoft. This was an event that was pretty much streamed through Twitch TV or whatever live stream service you were watching.
Yeah, it was on day 2, wasn't it?
Yes, it was also on the second day. Now, Nintendo kicked things off with Super Smash Bros. For the Wii U and 3DS. They started by showing us that we can now have Miis as characters in the game, each being a different class as well.
Oh, does that mean that, you know, I get to beat up your face?
Basically, yes. The game also seems nearly complete, so I don't think it's going to be too long till it's released, although they didn't actually give us a release date. They showed us gameplay for both the Wii U and the 3DS, each with a ton of options. They also introduced us to amiibos, which are very similar to the Skylander characters, where you would get this little toy figurine and somehow import it into the Wii U. This I can see being a very profitable addition to Nintendo.
Are they bringing it to Mario Kart 8 as well?
Yes, they also announced that it would be introduced into other games in the future and some existing games. Mario Kart 8 being one of the examples they mentioned. They then went on to talk about Yoshi's Woolly World, which is a spiritual successor to Kirby's Epic Yarn.
Epic Yarn.
Yeah, well...
How can Yarn be epic?
Well, Kirby's Epic Yarn was apparently epic. Anyway, it's a platformer in that's all based around wool and yarn.
It was cute, it was really cute.
It was a very cute looking game. Of course, it's not Kirby this time, it's actually Yoshi. They also told us that the game would be 2-player, so it looks all good overall. 2015 was the only date we got for that game. They then went on to talk about Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker.
Oh, I love Toad.
This is basically a puzzle game. If anyone played Super Mario 3D World for the Wii U, then you would notice that some of the bonus levels involved Captain Toad doing these puzzle levels. Basically, this is a whole game centered around that. Looks good. Announced it would be out this holiday season. They then went on to talk about The Legend of Zelda for the Wii U. They didn't show us much gameplay, did they?
No, they talked about the world mainly. That was really, really big.
Yes, it was a very, very big, almost open world game. Very pretty. They then went on to show us a little bit of a demonstration, a trailer almost, I think.
That was a trailer, yeah.
Yeah. And
cel-shaded.
It looked cel-shaded, yes. And also, Link was wearing the outfit he wears at the start of Wind Waker. Although he looks older, so I got a sneaking suspicion this may be a possible Wind Waker sequel. No news on a release date for that game, unfortunately. They then went on to show us a trailer for Pokemon Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. I knew you got a little bit excited for that. They added new Mega Evolutions, as well as evolutions for Kyogre
and Groudon.
So, good stuff, hopefully. Which one will you get? Sapphire or Ruby?
Oh, I'm more of a fire person.
So possibly Ruby.
Probably Ruby, yeah.
Okay, I'll get the other one. They then went on to talk about Bayonetta 2, one of your favourites.
I am so gutted that this is a Wii U exclusive because we don't have a Wii U. But from the trailer, I was a bit disappointed.
How come?
I mean, this trailer in particular, I don't know about any others, but it looked like a much more serious game.
Potentially, but knowing Bayonetta, from Bayonetta 1, it's probably gonna start off a bit outlandish, then it gets a serious bit in the middle, and then it goes back to being outrageous at the end or something like that.
I mean, but there were some contradictions, because at first it will be really serious, but then at the end, I remember they had Bayonetta being Bayonetta.
Yeah.
But during the trailer, it just seemed so serious, and I'm like, ugh.
I'm sure it'd be good when it comes out.
Well, I won't know, will I?
Well, we might have a Wii U by then, you don't know, because I must admit...
Won the lottery, did you?
Anyway, they also announced that Bayonetta 1 would be included in the Bayonetta 2.
Which is good, I think.
Yes, for anyone who hasn't played the first one, it's definitely good.
You can't play Bayonetta 2 without playing Bayonetta 1.
Yeah. I mean...
And what's up with her haircut?
I quite like it.
Yeah, but where's her weave gonna come from? My weave is my life!
Anyway.
Her suit is usually her, isn't it?
Yeah.
Anyway.
October 2014 was the release date we were given for Bayonetta 2, so that gives us a few months to try to save up for Wii U for you.
On a side note, there seems to be a lot of game releases in September and October especially.
There always is, there always is.
And
It seems it's the build up to Christmas, isn't it?
It's going to be a very hectic fall.
Yeah, definitely. We then went to talk about Hyrule Warriors. Basically, it's Dynasty Warriors combined with Legend of Zelda. You can play as Zelda characters in a Dynasty Warrior setting. They showed us gameplay demo as well as 4 of the possible characters you can play. There was also interviews with the game's director and developers as well.
Couldn't you play as Zelda?
Yes.
I like that.
Yes. Well, I mean, out of the characters that were shown, 3 of them are female. Only Link was the only male. They also announced that the game would be 2-player, and it wouldn't be 2-player split screen. It would be 1 player on the gamepad and 1 player using the TV screen. So that's all good in my books. They gave us a release date of the 26th of September this year for Hyrule Warriors. Next, they showed us Kirby, the Rainbow Curse. Basically, this game was looking a little bit odd. It looked like claymation almost, which I really appreciate. I mean,
it looked like this ball that you directed with drawing lines. And
Kirby is a ball.
Well, is that the little pink thing?
Yeah, did you realise?
Yeah.
Oh. Anyway, there wasn't much information given about Kirby, the Rainbow Curse, unfortunately. But
Kirby might have been before my time.
But Kirby's been going years.
Oh.
Kirby's Epic Yarn?
Kirby never caught my eye. I'm sorry, Kirby.
Okay, you've never been a Kirby fan. Fair enough. But I really did like the claymation for the...
It looks fun.
Yeah. Next, they went on to show us a trailer for Xenoblade Chronicles X, or 10. To be honest, the trailer didn't catch my eye too much. It was very Japanese, shall we say.
It caught my eye.
They then went on to show us Mario Maker.
Yes. I'm excited about this one.
Basically, it is what it sounds like.
You remember the first original Mario, yes?
Yes.
It's basically, in that style, you can create your own world, your own games. Just do what you want.
Yes. Yeah, I mean... Also,
I could have a lot of fun with that.
Yeah. It was also, you can use the more modern 2D Mario style as well. Unfortunately, no release date for that. Again, just 2015. Now, they then went on to show us Splatoon, a very new and unique IP, in my opinion.
This was my favourite.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Basically, every character is a human...
/squid.
/squid. And for lack of a better word, all I can describe it as is a third-person paintball game gone mad.
Pew, pew, pew.
It does look very unique. It's 4v4 8-player game. You can transform in and out of squid form. You can only swim about in your own ink, though.
Yeah, but there's so many tactics. Like, you can stay as a squid in the ink where no one can see you, and then ambush people.
And you can use your squid form. You travel very fast in squid form. So
like Big Jam.
Yeah. But yeah, very unique. All I can say, and very...
yeah, I would, if I were you, I'd go check out the trailer, actually.
Yes. Could be fun. Anyway, the release date for that is 2015. No specific date, unfortunately. Now, lastly, for the actual digital event, Nintendo went to reveal the Smash Bros. Trailer for the character of Palutena, a character from the Kid Icarus story. This was a character introduction trailer, but it gave us insight into the Super Smash Bros. Game. Overall, the character is not a big icon for me, so I wasn't overly impressed with this trailer. And I'm sure you've never really heard of her, have you?
No, I've never heard of her.
So, it didn't make much of an impact.
Well, she's pretty.
Oh, fair enough, it did make a little bit of an impact. One thing I've got to say, though, is that it was hinted at during the digital event that there would be a Star Fox game coming to the Wii U. And later on, after the event, it was actually confirmed. So, those of you who are looking forward to a new Star Fox game should be thrilled. So, Nintendo's digital event. Overall, what did you think about it?
It's a bit hard because Nintendo, I am afraid, they have their hits and they rehash them over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
That's true.
And I mean, I can only see so many Yoshis and Marios and that before I kind of get a bit fed up.
Yeah, I can understand it and that, but they do also have their loyal following. And I got to say something about Nintendo's digital event as well, is that I believe they showed the most console exclusives this year. The others, Sony and Microsoft, they showed exclusives, but not as many as Nintendo did, I believe.
No,
Might be
but
wrong.
that's because it's easier to make multi-platform for Xbox and PlayStation
Yeah.
than it is for the Wii U and the Wii. Nintendo like their own gadgets and they don't like to share, so of course
Well,
they do have a lot more exclusives.
It's not like they don't like to share. It's more like that
No one wants their games?
people don't want to develop for it.
Oh, that's a shame.
But overall, I didn't think it was too bad grade-wise.
I'm sorry, I did come off a little bit harsh on Nintendo. I do love some of their franchise, like Pokemon, and I must admit that Splatoon looked really good.
Yeah.
So I think I'll be giving them a C+.
Yeah. C. I would say. Yeah, I think C+. C+ for me.
Oh,
So we agree on that one.
we can agree on something.
We can agree on that. I am a little bit disappointed they don't do the live press conference anymore at E3 and that. But at the same time, I understand why they don't.
Yeah, because it's just Mario Kart. Over and over.
Yeah.
But I must admit, their Mario Karts and their Mario Worlds and all that is starting to look a lot better than they used to be.
Yeah.
I do actually really want a Wii.
Yeah, we are. I was going to say, at the moment, I am tempted with a Wii U more than I am an Xbox One.
Yes, I must admit that the Wii U is next on the list if we are getting another console.
Yes.
So although I sound a little bit harsh, I secretly do love Nintendo.
Yeah. What are your thoughts? What was your favourite game? Leave a comment below, because I'd love to hear what you thought. Anyway, I've been Darcblade,
And Failbunny?
bringing you our video review to the Nintendo Digital Event Conference at E3 2014. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe and like for more.